Good morning from Tel Aviv. You can see the skyline behind me. I was awoken this morning about 7 a.m. here by sirens and alerts, news that there was a barrage of missiles coming from Iran. When I finally got to the bomb shelter in the basement of my hotel, I could see that these were retaliatory. And we have the news, of course, as you've been reporting, of Trump and the Americans destroying the nuclear facility at Fordow, as well as the others at Isfahan and Natanz. So for the first time in the 10 days since Operation Rising Lion, there's a sort of sense of victory on the horizon here. It was a first sense of real good news from the point of view of Israel. Now, in the barrage, some reports saying that there's some missiles coming from the north, from Lebanon, but in that barrage, there were hits across Israel. From the shelter this morning, I could feel what turned out to be intercepted bombs by the Israel defense system all around us. It felt pretty heavy, to be honest, and wasn't a pleasant experience itself, obviously. But the feeling here in Israel is starting to become quite positive. Of course, what's happening in Gaza, it's a protracted conflict. The hostages still there and Hamas still at large. Apart from that, it might turn out that October the 7th, 2023 might be Israel's Pearl Harbor. It has, if you think of what's happened since then, Assad, a proxy of supported by Iran, has been taken out. Not only that, the new regime in Iran, Jalani, has allowed Israel to use its airspace. So it's potentially the beginnings of new positive relations between Israel and Syria. Hezbollah have been seriously taken out, not only their high command, but a lot of their weaponry has been taken out. And owing to Jalani, as well as Israel taking out what remained of Assad's weaponry, there's now no land link between Iran and Lebanon. Of course, the Houthis still remain, but what's important is Iran was the head of the octopus, the head of the snake, the mothership of this circle of fire surrounding Israel. And the diplomacy involved, the military tactics involved, things that were outside of the control of Israel. For example, whether Trump was going to win or whether Kamala Harris was going to win, that would have massively affected the decision-making when such a move like Operation Rising Lion could have been placed or could have been started.